In August, the NYSE celebrated the launch of NYSE Texas, a fully electronic equities exchange, by ringing the closing bell at AT&T Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys in Arlington. I was on the ground and had the chance to speak with an array of leaders, including AT&T's chair and CEO John Stankey, and I asked him how significant the exchange is to the Lone Star State. He did not hold back. Let's take a listen.
For me, it's kind of a capstone because for decades, Texas has been on this torrent of growth, setting up great economic policy that attracted businesses like ours into the state. And to be recognized in this fashion where there's more NYSE listed companies here in Texas than any other state, and deciding this is the place we're going to open up the first electronic exchange off of New York, I think it's just a recognition of what's gone on over the last number of years.
Yeah, I got to say, Texas is very hospitable as well. It's been quite the stay. We've had a really good time. What does this say about Texas?
Well, you know, it's everybody's welcoming here, and you'll notice when you got on the elevators, everybody greeted you and said hello and did all those nice things. And Texas is welcoming to businesses. When I moved here for my first time in about 2000, one of the things that was impressed upon me is the number of my peers and other companies that reached out and were there to help. And they were there to help in your problems at work or how to get settled in when you're relocating, get you the lay of the land and open up their networks to you. And I think that's just part of the culture and the innovation that goes on here in Texas, is that let's give everybody a leg up and help them out, and it's good for all of us.
I mentioned earlier, AT&T is a founding member of NYSE Texas. Your shares are dual listed. What was behind that decision?
It's first of all, it's more distribution, right? So any place you can go buy it, that's a good thing. So we're excited about that. Secondly, we think it's representative of what's to come in Texas. We're really excited about some of the things we see going on in the state in terms of how corporate governance is being dealt with in the laws and the Constitution, the work to start installing business courts in the state, which we think can be really powerful. So we kind of see this as the next step in what's going to be a series of steps where Texas is a fantastic place to not only list your company or operate your headquarters, but maybe incorporate your business as well. And we think that's a package when it all comes together.
To that end, what is ahead for AT&T?
Well, look, we're continuing to invest at the top of our industry. We're doing about $24 billion a year of reinvestment in the United States. We're putting in a really important infrastructure. It's core infrastructure that you need to run in the digital age and to enable AI. We think we're building a platform that is world-class, that's going to be better than anybody else in the industry. We're going to keep on that path, and I think by the time we hit the end of this decade, we're going to have something that's pretty special for the company.
That's incredible. Well, we look forward to being a part of that journey at the New York Stock Exchange. Indeed, John. What has today's event entailed for you? We've seen so many incredible leaders up here joining you on the podium to celebrate.
Well, you know, we've been partners with the New York Stock Exchange for a long time. I don't think there's maybe 11 other companies that have been listed as long as we have. And as a result of that, this is just another step in what's been a fantastic partnership between AT&T and the NYSE. And so to do this, it's just kind of like this is the next step in the evolution of what we've done together for many years.
There's still more celebrations ahead. We're not done yet in terms of boots on the ground today. What do you hope to take away from today's event?
Well, I think what we take is this energy, and I'm particularly interested in seeing smaller companies now that can come in, gain access to capital in the state of Texas, nurture their businesses here in Texas, attract talent into Texas, and we can be part of that to see those companies think that this is just as good a place to start a company, innovate, work in tech as maybe some other place in the United States. And if people take that away and start working with their key networks of companies that they work with, their vendors and suppliers, I think that's a great thing.
Anything our viewers should know about AT&T Stadium? The technology seems pretty cool here.
Yeah, this is the stadium that doesn't age. I wish I aged as well as the stadium. It's been almost 15 years, and you would think it was just built yesterday. It's amazing the foresight that came in the design and then what's done to keep it as current as it possibly can. We're really proud to have our name on it, and it's been a fantastic partnership with the Jones family and the Cowboys.
All right, thanks again to AT&T's Chairman and CEO John Stankey for that interview at the home of the Dallas Cowboys, AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Well, before we